All right, so we got to get specific on this. It is a traditional coffee mug, like the coffee cup, like a porcelain coffee, ceramic coffee cup is what they're looking for, or mug. So first person to bring one of those to the bottom of the timing tower gets the win. Junior shootout, load up. Junior shootout, load them up.
Okay, we have another trivia question. First one to come to the tower with a previous Independent Showdown shirt gets a free gift card. Now, remember, previous, not current event. The FRBR scavenger hunt, guys. That's what we mean. Now.
Semifinals of the Junior Dragster Shootout. Charlie Blittersdorf, Tower Side 793, taking on Shane Connor 897. Give the win to Charlie Blittersdorf. 002 up front goes 796.9 on the 793. Connor, 43 at the hit, goes 898.0 on the 897 for the loss. Hunter Ward here, Tower Side, dialed in at a 909. Taking on Mason Dudley, last night's main event winner, dialed in at a 901. Give the win late to Mason Dudley, back in another final 2 nights in a row. 904 with a 5 on a 901 with a 15 late. Tower Side Ward missed it. Goes dead on with a 6 for the loss. Headed into no box main event semifinals coming out next. So here we go. Shannon Fordyce, Dice Girl 635 the dial, looking to take on Dan Casey. And the Mercury Capri 584 the dial. Dan is in. Bumping into Shannon. She is in. Dan cracks it 12 red, gives the win to Dice Girl. She's headed to the finals. And who will meet her there? She goes 630 with a 0 on a 635. And it'll either be Kurt Holland or Rob Hockmiller. Rob, 575. Over in the Lucas Oil lane, the Pro Torque lane here, Tower side. Kurt Holland, 613 for the Camaro. Green on both sides. Both drivers missed it. Win late, Kurt Holland. 6:15 with the 1 on a 6:13 for the win. Rob breaks it out, trying to get there. Had the better reaction time and took too much straight. Goes 574.3 on the 575 dial for the loss. Kurt Holland moves on to the finals to face Shannon Fordyce. Skylar Stump here, Tower side, 561 the dial for the Camaro. Take it on the pickup truck, dialed in at a 623. So quarterfinals here. Down at the stripe, win light, give it to the pickup. Dead on with a 3 to be 15 total. Skylar, 13 up front, goes dead on with a 7 to be 20 total for the loss. Barry Souter here, Tower side, 681 in the Nova. Taking on the dragster of, I believe, John Taylor. 463 the dial. Winlight, give it to the dragster. 462.8 on the 463. As Souter turns it 001 red and goes 679.9 on the 681 for the loss. John Dustin here, tower side in the dragster. 519 the dial. Taking on Jason Amy over in the far lane. 522. Jason Amy is in trouble. Win late, John Dustin. 520 with a 3 on the 519 with a 14 reaction time. Amy goes 519 with a 2 on the 522 and was late at the start. Marty Flagel over in the far lane. 569 for the Chevy 2. Tower side, Nelson Belot in the pickup. 574 the dial. Give the win light here, tower side. 009 up front goes 575.2 on the 574 dial. For the win, Marty Flagel, 23 on the let go, goes 570 with a 3 on the 569 in the losing effort. So Nelson Belot will move on. Back to the main event here. Main event for the C2 Competition Converters and Machining Top Bulb. Semifinals. Chris Wilson, tower side in the 23 American out of Lincoln University, Pennsylvania. 445 the dial, taking on Zach Rothenberger. 499 for the Ed Quay out of Morgantown, PA. Here comes Wilson with the starting line advantage at the stripe. Win light, give it to Chris Wilson. One above, one on the 18 reaction time. We'll move him on to the round number next. Rothenberger, 28 on the let go, goes 497.8 on the 499 for the loss. Finally, Mike Carpenter, 462 the dial. Taking on Eric Tinney here, tower side, 656 for the door car. Here comes the dragster chasing down the door car at the stripe. Winlight, give it to Eric Tenney. He's dead on 0 with a 31 reaction time to be 31 total. Carpenter had the starting line advantage of 19, but breaks it out, getting there. Goes 460 with a 7 on a 462 for the loss. Took 25, had to take 12 or less. No box shootout rolling up here next. We've got Kevin Core over in the far lane. Dialed in at a 699, tower side 611 the dial. At the stripe, give it to the far lane. 7 flat with a 6 on a 699 is Core. Moving on. Tower side, 613 with a 0 on a 611 for the loss. Mike Griner here, tower side, 579. Taking on Jesse Marshall, 680 the dial. Give the win light here, tower side to Mike Griner, 578 with a 3 on the 579 with a 47 light as Jesse Marshall breaks it out as well, 675, 1 on the 680 dial for the loss. Denny McCloskey over in the far lane, 663. Jason Parker here, tower side, 624 in the Mustang. Winlight, give it to McCloskey. Dead on with an 8 to be 30 total. Parker missed it up front and goes 627.7 on the 624 for the loss. And Dennis Core taking the bye run here. Down to 692. And nice lap there for Dennis Core. 002 up front, breaking it out 2,000 on the big end. 691.8 on the 692. He's ready to go for round number next. So here we go. Parents done with the tuning. Now it's all up to the drivers. But both drivers are completely in. We're ready to go. And Charlie turns it 006 red. 006 red for Charlie Blittersdorf. And he just coasted on through. Mason Dudley picks up his second win of the weekend. Goes one above one. And he got a Christmas present from Charlie Blittersdorf. Congratulations to Mason Dudley. Mason Dudley, your winner here in Morris Performance Transmissions Saturday Shootout Junior Dragster Division. So Top Bulb Shootout coming out next. And before we get to that, I got a quick happy birthday to Casey Cooper. She turned 29 again today. So happy birthday to Casey. Tower side in the pickup, it's Nelson Belot in the rent-a-ride. $5.75 the dial for the pickup, taking on John Taylor in the dragster. $4.62. Both drivers are pre-staged. Who will knock out that bottom bulb first? It's the dragster. Here comes the door car. Oh, dragster backs out. He's got to get it in there. And he gets dropped. Belot's headed to the finals. And goes a 5.77 with a 3 on a 5.75. Belot is your winner. Next up, Over in the far lane, John Dustin in the dragster, the Ford powered machine, down to 5:19, 6:21 here, tower side for the pickup. Jake Morris here, tower side in the pickup, I believe. So here we go. Who will join Nelson Belot? And it's a true start win for Jake Morris. 002 red goes 6:22.9 on the 6:21. But the dragster of John Dustin, much more red, goes 5:18 with a 7 on a 5:19 for the loss. So it'll be Nelson Belot versus Jake Morris in the finals. So here we go, main event final, C2 Competition Converters and Machining Top Bulb. Final round of the Daryl Tillman Realty Group 5th Annual Independence Showdown presented by Blittersdorf Automotive. It's an FRBR final round. Chris Spanky Wilson, Wilson Racing Engine's very own, driving the 2023 American Dragster out of Lincoln University, Pennsylvania, down in a 445. He'll take on Forest Hill, Maryland's Eric Tenney. The 69 Dart dialed in at a 656. Who will it be, a door car or a dragster? We're going to sell it here right now on the dance floor. Last night, it was the door car taking home all the prizes. Who will have to say here tonight? Both drivers are pre-staged. Who will go in first? It's the door car. Here comes Wilson, bumping in the dragster. It's set. We're ready to go. We're clean and green on both sides. The dragster with the starting line advantage and the win light. Chris Wilson is 8 total and picks up $250 courtesy of Daryl Tillman Realty Group for the final round bonus. Chris Wilson, your winner here today in C2 Competition Converter and Machining Top Bulb. Eric Tenney laid it down but missed it on the starting line just a bit. Goes 655.7 on the 656 with a 26 late at 102. Chris Wilson, 445.7 on the 445 with a 001 reaction time at 150.33 miles an hour is your winner here today in Top Bulb. Headed back into the Morris Performance Transmissions shootout. We've got the semifinals of No Box. Kevin Core here, tower side in the Dodge, dialed in at a 699, taking on the Firebird of Denny McCloskey, dialed in at a 663. Clean and green on both sides. Here comes the Firebird. Down the stripe, win light. Give it to McCloskey. He's dead on with a 9 to be 21 total. Core, 30 on the hit. Goes 698.2 on the 699. Was wasting gas. Your winner headed to the finals is Denny McCloskey. Who will he face? Will it be Mike Greiner here at Tower Side, 578 in the Chevelle, or Dennis Core over in the Lucas Oil Lane, dialed in at a 691? And it's going to be Mike Greiner, and he needs to send a Christmas card to Dennis Core. One above 2 to be 120 total is Mike Greiner, as Core turns it red and then breaks it out. 689.7 on the 691. It'll be Mike Greiner versus Denny McCloskey in the no box shootout final round. Here we go. Final two finals of the night for the Morris Performance Transmissions shootouts. And what more fitting than having a Morris in the final? Jake Morris, Tower Side, 624 in the pickup, taking on Nelson Belot in the rental truck, 576 for Belot. So who's it going to be? Pickup on pickup crime right here. Final round, top bulb, shootout. Morris is in. Waiting on Belot, he's in. Oh, we got a pair of good green lights. Somebody's got a great one, somebody's got a good one at the stripe. Give it to the light. Nelson Belot in the rental ride gets the win. Goes 575-0 on the 576 dial with an 18 light. Morris 001 up front, but takes too much stripe on the big end. Goes 622-4 on the 624 at 108 for the loss. Your winner in the Morris Performance Transmissions Top Bulb Shootout here on Saturday, Nelson Belot. And I hear the cars firing up for the no box final. Mike Greiner taking on Denny McCloskey. Chevelle versus Firebird. Coming at you next. McCloskey's going to go over in the Lucas Oil lane. Greiner here, Tower Side, in the Pro Torque lane. Greiner dialed in at a 578 in the Chevelle. He'll take on the 660 dial of McCloskey in the Firebird. Greiner knocks out the top bulb. McCloskey follows him. Who will put out the stage first? It's Greiner. Here comes McCloskey. McCloskey been all over the tree. Greiner missed it last round. What do they got here? Oh, boy. Mike Greiner's got his hands full. Down the stripe. Win light. Give it to McCloskey. He's 2 above 0 on the 660 dial to be 33 total for the win. Greiner missed it again. Goes 1 above 2 on the 578 dial at 116. And Denny McCloskey, your winner in the Morris Performance Transmissions Saturday Shootout, no box, final round. We'll now head down to Diamond State Digital Victory Lane here at Maple Grove Raceway to have a word with all the winners from tonight's racing activities.
you doing now? No. I thought you were talking about their wireless. Where you want the extension before drop that? Right here. All right.
Test check, mic check, test check. Mic check, test check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, test check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, test check, 1, 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back down here in Diamond State Digital Victory Lane with your Griner Brothers Heating and Cooling Junior Dragster main event winner here today on day number 2 of the Independent Showdown, Ella Ketterman. Ella, my dear, I have literally known you since you were born, and I'm so excited to get to do this with you. Girlfriend, y'all showed up last night, came off the trailer hot this morning, got your time run in, and you had a couple up and down moments, but you found your spot on the tree here, and when you needed luck, you had some luck on your side, and when you needed skill, you were mowing the tree down and driving the finish line, and you were able to find your way all the way to Victory Lane. How does it feel to get the big check and trophy?
Feels great.
How many more do you have than Dad now?
3 more.
3 more. Yeah, I guess Dad should just keep leaving the car at home. Financially, I think it's a better decision.
Yeah. I'll just win for him more.
Well, Ella, you were great. I know you have plenty to thank for your Ketter Girl racing machine here. Who all helps you keep this thing rolling?
My parents, my grandmother watching at home, Mr. Allen from Schaefer's Oil, Birmingham, and everybody watching at home.
Well, you did a great job, and you made everybody proud, and we'll see if you can't pick up the Diamond State Digital bonus for having your sticker on the car, and we'll figure out something to surprise you with. But we're very proud of you. You did a great job, and glad to see you keep winning and showing how the Kettermans get it done in the racing world. All right, everybody. Ella Ketterman, your winner here in Junior Dragster on Saturday. All right, back down here in Diamond State Digital Victory Lane with your Roadrunner Race Fuels No Box Saturday winner, Kurt Holland. Kurt, man, way to lay down some laps today, man. You put together package after package. You got a little bit off track a couple times, but I'm sure Soggy, gave you a left and a right, and jacked you back into place and got you, back where you needed to be. And man, what a crew that just kept you guys rolling. And you were nasty, front, back, side to side, didn't matter what lane they put you in. You were ready to go, loaded for bear, and found your way to the promised land.
Yeah, the car was fantastic. Getting a little sketchy towards the end, but we did all right.
Well, man, I know this one's a special win for your all's camp, given what today is. It's a heartfelt day for a lot of us here in the drag racing family, and I know you all are extremely proud to bring home a win here for Sean. And who else do you have to thank for this big win other than him watching above us?
Of course, my wife. I gotta thank her. Marty's Garage, Todd Tillman, Soggy Dunn, the Dunn family, EFR Racing. There's a bunch of people involved in this car.
Well, you all have an awesome crew. I knew at New Media that first year when we came up there and we stood and drank beer until probably the sun came up, I think, that you all were an awesome group, and it's never stopped. And super happy to see you get one of these wins and a big check to add to your collection.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kurt Holland, your winner here in Roadrunner Race Fuels No Box for day number 2 of the Independent Showdown. Your winner. They did the silent treatment on you, man. Wow. Down here again in Diamond State Digital Victory Lane with your C2 Competition Converters and Machining Top Ball main event winner, the Independent Showdown. It's none other than Chris Spanky Wilson. Oh. Chris, I don't want to say this too loud, but you should probably find some new friends.
Yeah, I know.
Man, Spanky, you, first off, did you race this today? Because you could serve a meal off of it right now. It's so clean. Man, beautiful car, beautiful job driving today. Crazy packages you put together all the way to the finals, throwing it down, getting the extra bonus from Daryl Tillman Realty Group. I mean, what more can you say about this ride and you doing your job behind the wheel?
Well, I pull up out of the water so I don't have to clean it. And I don't own the motor anymore. Chris Scaletti owns it. And we talked about it today, me, Jeff Krasinski, and Brock Mosier, and Mike Barber. Top bulb's easy. You just got to let go.
That's all you got to do is let go of a button.
Go. That's it. You just got to let go and drive the finish line. And that's what I did. So.
Well, man, you've got to thank your engine builder to start off with. I mean, he built you a pretty nice piece, or now Mr. Glitty a nice piece. Yeah. And, man, this thing is just on rails, and I'm sure you're going to be a force to be reckoned with tomorrow, too.
No, I'm not racing tomorrow.
Well, at least it gives the rest of the crowd a chance to win.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the guys in the shop and everybody helped me, Shorty and Lowell and my dad, Rich, Josh, Jacob, everybody that works in the shop. My wife, I'd really like to thank my wife. Thank you. Brodex, Fuel Factory, definitely. Get them carburetors. APD, rockers and manifolds, Callies. Everybody that works with me throughout the year. Everything works great. BAM lifters, Mickey Thompson tires, C2 converters, definitely. My best friend Lee has built some badass converters, so the thing will go down that dirt road. So.
Well, you definitely have one of the best combinations out there, and it shows today as you stand here in Victory Lane celebrating another win with FRBR Promotions. So everybody, try to give it up this time for Spanky picking up the win here in Top Bulb. Back down here again in Diamond State Digital Victory Lane. This time moving over to the Morse Performance Transmissions Top Bulb. Winner here today, Nelson Belot. Nelson, you brought, gosh, Nelson. I thought Spanky needed new friends. You might have to reconsider too, bud.
All my friends went into media this weekend.
Oh, darn, man. Gosh. Well, all I can say is congratulations on picking up the rigged win. No, sorry, it's not rigged at all that you're driving Andy and Shane's truck. No, but seriously, man, I'm sure it had to be tough, drive all the way down here and then have issues with your car and be able to jump in a piece as good as this thing and put a delay box in it that's never had and find your way all the way to victory lane.
Yep, Shane and Andy gave me an awesome rig to drive. Thank you guys very much. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Well, man, you laid down some laps out there once you got this thing figured out and couldn't have asked for a better job of driving for those guys. I know you probably made them pretty proud, whether they'll tell you or not.
Nope, thanks you. Thank you, everybody at Maple Grove. Thank you, guys. You're the best.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here in Top Bulb for the Saturday shootout for the Morse Performance Transmissions shootout, Nelson Belot. Down here once again in Diamond State Digital Victory Lane for the Morse Performance Transmission Saturday Shootout Junior Dragster winner, Mason Dudley. Mason, long time no see, bud. Well, we said we'd be keeping an eye out on you all weekend, and you showed us the reason why we're going to keep an eye on you. You struggled a little bit there in the main event, but you pulled it back together, and here you are with another check in hand, another win in hand, ready to go for day number 3. Get one more?
Yeah.
Well, bud, you've been doing great. You've been making the family proud. Who all you got to thank?
My family, my mom and my dad, and Ron Hubble.
Well, once again, buddy, you've done a great job. You're going to keep racking them up, and I know you'll just get tougher and tougher as the years go on. So we'll keep an eye out for you. Congratulations on picking up your second win of the weekend.
Thank you.
Mason Dudley, your winner in the Junior Dragster Shootout here on Saturday. All right. Final interview of the night down here in Diamond State Digital Victory Lane with your Morse Performance Transmissions No Box winner, Denny McCluskey. Denny, man, must be a pretty car Saturday to pick up the win between Spanky's Dragster and this Firebird. Man, this thing is gorgeous. I love watching it leave every time. You hang the wheels as far as you can carry them. And most of the time, it's 00 and dead on for you. And that's what most of your rounds were all day today, main event and the shootout.
Thank you. My good buddy Gagne, this was my dad's car when I was a kid. I actually bought it back after he passed away. He painted it for me, and I love it, man. It runs great. Dukin, he gave me a motor for it, works on it, and I think it's great.
It definitely runs great, and you do a good job wheeling it. This thing just lays down lap after lap after lap, and you're always a force to be reckoned with. And I always love watching it on the live feed because I know about time you get about 600 feet, that nose, it's way up in the air until it's not. And you know exactly the spots you need to be able to drop, and you drive both ends of the track well, man. You do a great job, and congratulations on picking the win up here today.
Great day. Just want to thank my girlfriend, my mom, dad, Cisco over there. He taught me a lot when I was a kid, picked me up after school on Fridays. My cousin Bobby and Carrie. I leave all my junk in their backyard, taking up room. Little Gabby, she's running juniors, and all my friends, Terry, everybody, Bookers. And just want to shout out Lenny Booker. He passed away a couple weeks ago, a good friend. We miss him, and thanks everybody.
Well, Denny, congratulations again. Big win here today. I know you'll carry it on to the next race, whether that's tomorrow or whatever you decide to do. We look forward to seeing you again at another FRBR race, and congratulations on picking up the win. Your winner, the final interview of the night for Morse Performance Transmissions, No Box, Denny McCluskey.